YoY with the Omni Slash will cut down the Frit at least. Off Desire they will go. That's Hush. I think Zero Tenacity were just waiting for Hush to go on to Dream, but apparently not so. YoY and Hush make the contact on to Nefrit instead. Taking out the Centaur first with their approach. Can they keep up with the bear though?
A soldier's fortune.
Aghanim Scepter coming up on Dream. Sorry, on YoY. Means a good Aghanim Scepter for the Ursa in general? I don't think so. Silenced by the inner fire. At the same time, Ethereal. He's just basically a bull in the China shop, but he cannot pick a good target for himself. He can be back into the macro power, but of course his BKB was still online, so not as much damage. A big fat nothing at the end of that engagement. The rest of the team is going for a wraparound. Ethereal, with no backup, decides to stay. Roshan coming up soon.
Bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine, you can look. It's kind of funny.
Zero Tenacity. They can just say pray here. Even without the clogs, Zero Tenacity are absolutely aware that Roche could be spawning in about a minute or so. As they still hang on to their net worth lead. A little bit of a turnaround here, just about 3 minutes ago, but Kalmychata bringing out this game is going to be harder and harder as time goes by. That's Hush. All he wants is his BKB so that he can go deeper and ping targets for YoY and Ethereal. And you've seen Huskar outdrafted, outplayed, but it's been a while since we saw Huskar being 3-8-3 on the scoreboard. But as the backline is going to be approached by Hush and Ethereal, Dream is just going to easily turn around onto the Huskar, but with a BKB, he'll buy himself some time. Desire will get caught out by YoY, but will Mr. Swift Slash be in any trouble? The answer is a big fat no, as Ethereal and Hush hold on. YoY will run interference. Roche is up, and in a 3v5, despite having the amplified damage rune, I don't believe Zero Tenacity would have contested this time. What a play coming out from YoY and Ethereal. It's about half of the damage done by Kalmychata. Almost half of the damage by Kalmychata was done by the Huskar. And yeah, just goes to show you, even if your scoreboard is bad, even if your itemization's behind, a good little bit of strategy goes a long way. It's Andre Yasha now, coming up soon enough.
Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last brick.
Definitely a fight I would gladly watch a replay of, but sadly we're not going to get the chance, I guess. As YoY gunning for that Abyssal Blade himself. Now that Dream has one, he's got to get one too. Yeah, Dream with the back foot is going to be the one having to respond with the MKB. But, I mean, the Ursa doesn't truly mind building Monkey King Bar overall.
Dyer's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating.
Ethereal. Once again, good catch onto the Huskar. Can they keep it up? Good with the cookie jump as Hush coming in with the follow-up, but that's just not enough HP. I'm kind of wondering if these are the plays that Kalmychata want to play, why aren't they giving the Aegis to the Huskar in these situations? As UI going for the wraparound. Solar Crest is on him. They know that he's not alone. Is the Frit? Did he mess up the combo? Or did he just think that they would keep on jumping on them? No matter though, as Dream going for the turnaround. Hush sent out with the cookie as UI coming in for the turnaround. The bash. A little bit of a hit. Nefrit with the control. Good with the bushwhack. Good with the macro. But the Y will just spinning out of there. This is the healing word helping you. Ain't that much of a disturbance is on to where they go with the Swift Slash. An easy cut down for your Y. Can he get another of these bash hits onto the bear? Yes, he can. Triple kill for the Masked Samurai. The Island of Masks warriors were legendary in their own disciplines.
Tower is taking one hell of a beating. Dyer's middle tower has kicked the concrete bucket.
As the second tier 2 goes down on zero Tenacity. Oh, tables will turn, ladies and gents. And Z10, after bleeding in game number 1, one thing you did not expect. Well, one thing no one expects is the Spanish Inquisition, but another thing they absolutely ignored was the jug with the basher. There was a little bit of RNG involved, let's just be honest there. But at the same time, the fact that you get your bashes off with this jug genuinely won them the last fight.
Man, Radiant does not like Dyer's bottom tower, and it shows.
It's Kalmychata. Going to pick up 2 full lanes without consequences, I guess. Or maybe a lane and a half at this point. No way, yo, why? He can't be this greedy. He's gonna be alive in 1 second. Get out of here. He doesn't want to get out of here. I mean, he has the Aegis for another minute. I understand, but what about after? Auto drama. They still try and give him Bloodlust. But you gotta reapply it now, yo, why? Going for the spinny spin spin.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes.
With the Blade Fury, he is out of there.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes right now.
As with a 7k net worth lead. We're back to the status quo, but this is the highest net worth Kalmychata has ever gotten. As Gaben is giving them a what? From 64 all the way to an 86% win probability after those 2 fights. I don't know. I think Dota Plus has drunk something of a substance that has made it go crazy. This is absolute madness. But no, actually, just look within yourself and you realize this is Dota. Pure Dota. Pure cinema, indeed. Yeah, Zero Tenacity. Once again, their objective disregard and going for the fights in the mid lane control overall could be their downfall. Yeah, we've seen Yellow Submarine come back from a situation similar to this one. I would not be surprised if this game would go into semi-late game, I guess. We're already talking about late game, yeah, 35 minutes in, but very same time, could these two sides keep on delaying the fights? Dream committing onto Ethereal, Nefrit. Throw the Stampede, but the stuns and the catch is just too much. The Omni Slash will cut through as your Y will pick up the double. On to moves they go, that's a triple. As GG will be called by Desire at minute 35. They don't have the buyback on the Ursa. They throw in the towel despite Zero Tenacity coming back into this game with a bit of control. Kalmychata from a few Swift Slashes and Omni Slashes will secure game number 2 and end the series. I mean. Overall net worths were pretty great, but if you check out player net worths, no, not levels, not items, I'm just stupid. Yeah, the jug. Basically always keeping up since minute, let's just say 15. Yeah, we can agree to 15. As the laning stage didn't really actually go in favor of Kalmychata, they did manage to sufficiently shut down Ethereal's game here. But even so, despite the good stampedes, despite the good sonic waves, despite the good everything, the bear does fall behind against the Juggernaut. And, yeah, I still believe Tenacity have proven that a Dream would have had the Ursa in the previous game. He would have had a better time, because, as you see, Hush had a really rough game with the Slardar. And I think it would have been a similar situation if it was about the Mars. Well, with that, ladies and gents, we are going to go to an hour of a break, as Kalmychata have another series early. That does mean we'll be going, well, a little bit of a chill, and then, yeah, at 2 p.m., so about an hour and 10 minutes from now, we're going to have Nemiga against Kalmychata. So, yeah, they wanted to end this 2-0 so that they get a nice little lunch break. Let's see if they can keep up the tempo in match number 2 as they end the series 2-0.